There we go. It's Freaky Friday. It was a funny Friday. Barry Goldsmith was making some chuckles. He said they may start looting antique stores and form a new organization called Antica. So that was the best I got out of it. But great day for the markets. Great day all around the world. But not so great for Joe Biden, because the more they pull him out of his bunker in his basement and put him in front of America, the more he shows just how much he's lost off his fastball. Let's take a look. This is a little long, but it's worth watching. The guy cannot form a complete, clear sentence, and this man wants to be president. Watch him.
7 women accuse you of touching them without their permission. Are you sorry for what you did? Are you prepared to apologize to those women?
Look, here's the deal. I am so, like, for example, I actually thought in my head when I walked out here, I mean, do I...
I know,
we're friends.
It's tricky.
No, but I should be able to read better. But I have never in my life done anything in approaching a woman that has been, other than trying to bring solace. I'm used to, like, one of your staff was, I'm used to, I think it's really important we listen. Whether I sit down next to somebody and it's not invited to sit down. So that's my responsibility. I have to be more aware, and it's totally legitimate. But anyway, I think it's legitimate, and I think it is, and to anyone. But I don't think anyone's ever said.
But they've also said we'd like an apology.
Well, look, I'm really sorry if they.
Nancy Pelosi wants you to say, "I'm sorry that I invaded your space."
Sorry, I invaded your space. I mean, I'm sorry this happened, yeah. But I'm not sorry in the sense that, look, I was. Anyway.
Well, here's your opportunity right now to just say you apologize, you're sorry. I think we can clean this up right now.
Well, by the way, I did. I understand.
Right. Yeah.
We haven't. There's so much more work to do to figure out how. The one important thing I know. Well, I tell you what the deal was. I did not. What I didn't want to do, and I didn't want to, quote, invade her space. I didn't want to get in a situation where this became. And then when I heard all this about and it was legitimate, expecting a call every time the phone rang. And so I spoke to some leading women advocates in this area someone knew her.
Yeah, all right. Well, a little funny Friday. That courtesy of the Daily Caller. Poking a little fun at Joe, but that was just a shortened compendium of senseless and unformulated trains of thought. And I'm telling you, when you're watching this pandemic crap and you're watching this riot crap, the one thing, the left wing, you see the deep state, the people who are totally anti-Trump, okay? They don't want a head-to-head fight between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. So any distraction, chaos, anything else. And fortunately, we have one issue, police brutality, that we can all stand up together on. But let's not make this the crucible of dividing lines between our society. And I think Joe Biden is not worth the fight. And they keep saying that Donald Trump is dangerous, and Joe Biden says we need a new way forward. For those of you, keeping score at home, Joe Biden's been in public office for, I think, 43 years, okay? He's had more flip-flops than a flip-flop shop. You know those little beach stores down on the boardwalk? They got like those $5.99 flip-flops hanging on a rack and you can spin them around. Joe Biden's got more than the whole Jersey Shore boardwalk. He's had more flip-flops in life. He was the author of the '94 crime bill, which unfairly and improperly incarcerated lots and lots of minorities over very small minor crimes. And he's bragged about it. Now he says he's for criminal justice reform. He was the guy that was throwing people in jail for minor crimes. So let's not get confused on this stuff. And by the way, when Trump's wrong, I'm the first guy to say it. I've been saying for over a year he should lay off the Fed chairman because he's supposed to be independent. But the truth of the matter is, whether it was Kanye West or Kim Kardashian or whatever strange bedfellows politics creates, Trump signed the First Step Act, which let a lot of those people who were unfairly incarcerated under mandatory minimums implemented, or at least started under the 94 crime bill. Trump let thousands of people out of jail, and nobody coming into office thought he was going to be a champion of criminal justice reform. But he's done some things, not everything. But we are making progress on a lot of fronts. We're making progress in this hour. And coming right through the hour, this was a little news of the day with me, and anything you want to talk about, I'm open. Send me a comment on Facebook, send me an email. And someone who has been to the highest offices in the land, former CIA analyst and Congressman Bob Barr, joins us right after this.